Good evening, family and friends. It was October 9th of 2020, in front of a very small gathering, when Kat and Caleb exchanged vows, placed a ring on each other's finger, and got married. There was something missing. All of you. For it is this gathering of friends and family that builds the spiritual foundation of their lifelong support network. So we gather now to affirm the union of this couple and complete our memory and their memory of the day Kat and Caleb got married. So welcome to part 2. The two of you met. You got to know each other, you fell in love, and decided to take that final step, get married. But there is no doubt in my mind that over the past year you have learned marriage is not the final step. It is the first step in your lifelong adventure together.
It's funny, once you get married, people often ask you if you feel different. But we didn't feel all that different when we got married. We returned to our routine and the world kept turning. It's hard to pinpoint exactly when that changed. Maybe when we picked up Sassy and became fur parents, or the first event we went to and we saw Kat Pruden on the name card. To me, our marriage is the everyday moments that happen in between those more memorable events. It's Friday nights on the front porch, Sundays on the couch, and saying I love you every night. Somewhere in those seemingly small moments, marriage did feel different. We felt a peace that's really hard to explain.
Over the last year, anytime we've talked about this year's reception with anyone, I always clarified, but you should know we are already married. Kat always rolled her eyes that not everyone needed to know the full story. I told her I wanted everyone to know you're my wife. It hasn't been an easy year, but it's been the best year because it was our first year of marriage.
Kat and Caleb, I've already made the pronouncement. Therefore, let us conclude this ceremony of affirmation and celebration of your marriage, binding you together forever as husband and wife. Caleb, you may now, and frankly, whenever you care to, kiss your bride.
The light in your eyes comes over me just like a sunrise. You set a scene, turning my gray skies blue, just like you always do. I don't want anyone else, 'cause I know there's not anyone else that makes me feel the way you do. It's easy to prove I don't want anyone else but you.
One of the things that I most admire about Kat are her friendships. She listens, she cares, she invests. When she's your friend, she goes all in. And as I think about Caleb as her best friend, I think he does those things with her. He listens, he cares. He also makes her smile, and he puts her first. Except those 12 Saturdays every fall when Ole Miss football is on.
I remember hearing about Caleb for the first time like it was yesterday. We were catching up over the phone one day after work when Kat first casually introduced Caleb as a friend, old friend from summer camp. I made my way down to Arlington where Kat was living at the time, and after finally meeting this Southern gentleman in the flesh, I knew there was something special here. The writing was on the wall. They were so incredibly in sync, and I had never seen Kat light up the way she did around Caleb.
But Caleb was loved by everybody. But the funny thing was, Caleb never remembered anybody else's name. And then the name that kept coming up every time that Caleb remembered was Kat Kendrick. And he went up to DC, got his suit on, got his boots on, went up there, went on a date. And the rest is history, and I'm so excited for our friendship to continue to grow over the years. I love y'all.